Hi, welcome to the second of my fabric live broadcasts, if that's what you like to call them. Another rainy day, 6 weeks into lockdown. I hope you're all keeping busy and keeping positive. I think there's light at the end of the tunnel, so let's all keep pushing through. Today I have a little helper with me. This is my daughter. Oh, she's just turned her phone on. Great. We haven't practiced this session with her in the video, so we'll just see how it goes. So you're just going to catch fabric and throw fabric at me. She's on half term at the moment, so she's due to be sitting her GCSEs, or was due to be sitting her GCSEs in the summer, but that's all up in the air now. So she's in a bit of limbo land. Anyway, I digress. I hope you're all keeping well. I'm going to show you some soft furnishing fabrics today, and also some new jerseys and viscose fabrics that we've had in. But I'm just going to start off with some PVC table covering, because I literally had an order at 11 o'clock this morning. So I've quickly unwrapped a few just to show you. So we've got these are all 140 centimeters wide, and they are all £7 a metre. So we've got a kind of a fishy driftwood vibe going on there. Ooh. We've got our colourful sloths. We've got a sort of silver grey geometric design. I don't know if you can see. We've got blue, larger blue fishes. We've got cactus. We've got a classic red check. We've got like oranges and lemons, lovely for conservatory. We've got a couple of other designs as well, but they wouldn't fit on the roller. So we also do the clear PVC, which is £4.50 a metre, and we do the table protector, which is £9 a metre, no, £10 a metre, sorry, which you can put under a cloth to make it heat resistant. Right, I'm just going to wheel these out the way. Emily, do you want to grab the slide and pull those out the way? Okay. Right, so I'm going to start with some of the soft furnishing fabrics. These are quite heavy. This one, I think I may have shown you this before. It is called Velboa. It's like a cross between a fleece fabric. So it's quite fluid. You can use it for clothing. You can use it for bags or upholstery, soft furnishings. That is £9 a metre. So we've got that in the Dalmatian spot. And we also have it, oops, in the little giraffe. Okay, everything is on my website, haberdasherdo.co.uk, and that's 1 O at the end of haberdasherdo. Those Velboas aren't on there at the moment. I just realised, just as I went live on air, that I haven't got those up there, but I will do. Okay, the next one is a Jacob's coat, it's called. We've got this in two colourways. It's 100% cotton. It's a woven stripe in sort of ochre, turquoise, rusts and oranges. That one. Can I do that one, Emily? Let's plonk it out the way somewhere. And this is the other colourway. So it's kind of lilacs, purples, blues, yellows, pinks. Okay. They are both £12 a metre. They're 145 centimetres wide, 100% cotton. These two are quite a heavyweight canvasy cotton. This pattern's going to be upside down because it's like a steel blue background with dark red and dark green accents on it. That's really lovely for curtains, cushion covers, upholstery. Okay. And then the same weight fabric. Oh, and they're £10 a metre. This one and the previous one are £10 a metre, 150 centimetres wide. This is a lovely bright pattern. I think I'm going to do the beach hut curtains in this. What do you think? It's like a tealy turquoise blue background, not too vivid a blue, and a bright orange flower and green leaf. So a nice big bold print. So that's £10 a metre. Right, the next two are craft cottons. I think I did show you this one before, but I'll do it again anyway. It is a vintage sewing machine on a pale blue background with sewing notions. It's 150 centimetres wide, £10 a metre. This is a little bumblebee, £10 a metre. It's a lovely gold background and a little bumblebee on it, mustardy gold background. So that's a craft cotton weight. So you can use that for curtains, you can use it for cushions, you can even use it as a dress fabric. Right, this one is more like a lightweight canvas. I'm going to do that because otherwise the pattern's upside down. It's like an off-white background. We haven't got so much of this one left. It's been in since the summer. So it's a stagey greens, pinks, like dusky pinks. It's very pretty, and it's got bird and a flower pattern on it. So these are 150 centimetres wide, and these are £14 a metre. Okay, so we've got it in a mustard kind of fern leaf design. Whoops. There we go. You can use this as a dress fabric as well. I've had a customer I know who's made a shift dress out of this because it's quite fluid and flowy as well. Might need to tip that camera angle down a little. But it's great for cushions, curtains, but bags as well. So that's the same pattern but in a different colourway. So it's a black background, and then it's got sort of lilacs, reds, greens colourway on it. Okay, so this is an example of a bag I make. It's like the runaround bag. It's a really good pattern design. I'm going to be doing a Zoom tutorial, I hope, on this very soon. Those of you who follow me on Facebook will see how I cocked up the zip yesterday on my practice run. But it's a really nice bag. It's a lined bag. It's got a zipped pocket. It's got a slip pocket, and it's got this one strap, so it's really nice and comfy. There you go, you can model that one. Right, more furnishing fabrics. This is a craft cotton weight, ideal for curtains, crafts, bags, pencil cases. It's just 100% cotton. This one is called By the Sea, and it is a cream background with turquoise, pink, bright green, beach huts, lighthouses, sailing boats. Okay. Just put that there. Right, this is a linen look. It is mostly linen. It's got a little bit of polyester. It's just a neutral colour, oatmeal colour, and it's the same fabric and colour as our cushion panels. So we have, so that one is £9 a metre, and the beach huts is £9 a metre. They're both 150 centimetres wide. Our cushion panels, Ali did a tutorial on making these cushions on our YouTube. So there's the bee, there's the peacock, we've also got the stag. So the panels are £4 each. A plain back is £3, or we do have a pattern back, which I'll show you in a minute. Or you can buy the fabric by the metre. Nice back. So the patterned fabric, these are £12 a metre. So it's neutral background, and you've got bumblebees on that one. These are all 150 wide, of course. we have peacock feathers. Okay, so peacock feather colours, gold, turquoise. I'm just going to adjust my camera down a bit because I think it's got a bit stuck. Oh, I know what I did. I twisted it round to get my laptop in. Excuse me. It's not very professional, is it? Okay, that might be better. No, needs to be a bit lower. I'll get my able assistant to adjust it again if it needs doing. Okay, break for a cuppa. Yeah, it's still a bit high, Emily. I don't know what I've done. I must have moved it just before I went there. Yeah, in a minute. Can you try lowering it now?
It's stiff.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's a bit better. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Right, this is lovely, colourful cheesecloth. No, not cheesecloth. Cheese plant leaves. You know, the big plants with the holy leaves. Anyway, all sorts of different colours: greens, reds, oranges, purples. I've seen these made up as beach hut curtains. Fabulous. Right, and then colours. We've got, this is like a canvasy weight, but light canvasy weight. Ooh, just a plain cream. Oh, the previous one, the cheese plant one, is £12 a metre. This one is £9 a metre, so we've got that in the cream. And we also have it in the China blue. Call that China blue colour. Okay. Right, I think it's not going to move down, is it? There we go. That's better. Now you can see all of me. You can even see my knees. Right, another slurp. Okay, I've got some giveaways. I'm just going to keep an eye on any messages that may or may not come in because I can't read them without my glasses on. So if you want to order anything, just get in touch, give me a call or drop me an email or leave a message on the chat. I've got some sewing magazines to give away, so you get the full pack. They're still sealed. You've got 2 patterns with each one. We've got November, December, January, February and March to give away. So the first 5 customers to place an order will get one of those. Yes, there's some nice patterns, dress patterns and coat patterns in those. So right, I said I was going to do a Zoom tutorial on the bag. I think first of all, as a practice run, I am going to do some bunting. So just simple bunting, and if you sign up to my newsletter, then you'll know when those Zoom sessions will be coming up. Okay. Right, we're going to go on to jersey. Do you want to? Oh no, I haven't finished my curtain fabric yet. So haven't you there? It's kind of thrown me. Sorry. Let's go back. Is that abuse of a teenager? Right, we've got some curtain-wise. We've got all the header tapes, and for Roman blinds, we've got all the cord and the little rings. We've also got blind tape, if anybody uses that. We've also got all the linings. So this is a blackout lining, which is £9 a metre. We've got the plain cream cotton lining, or we've got a pink chintz lining. They're £3.50 a metre. These are a couple of other different fabrics as well. This is a waterproof fabric, so it's good for outdoor cushions, but it's actually quite soft and flexible, so you could actually use this for clothing as well. or even a dog coat or something like that. I was thinking about making myself a what are they called?
Poncho?
No, on the beach, big fluffy thing.
Oh, like a dry robe.
Dry robe.
Mm.
That lined with
Oh, with that, yeah. I was going to
this
say.
lovely polar fleece.
That does look
No,
nice.
Arctic Sherpa fleece, as it's called, which is £12 a metre. We also do the normal polar fleece. We've got it in navy, red and grey, and also a couple of colours as well. We also have got in, this is ripstop fabric, which is a sort of waterproof, showerproof kind of fabric. The best description I can think of is what kites are made of, almost like a light sailcloth. So it's quite soft and flexible. It's £4.50 a metre. We've got the urban camouflage, I think that one's called. It's blues, and we've also got a navy, very dark navy in that. I know Fabricland do it for about £3 a metre, but theirs is really quickly and stiff. Right, now is your moment of fame, young lady. Right, I've got a pile of jersey fabrics and I've got a pile of viscose fabrics to show you. I've also got a load of patterns. So I'll do some jersey fabrics, then I'll do some patterns, and then we'll go back to the viscoses, whichever you like to. Right, the jerseys I have cut into 3 metre lengths, just because it's easier to show you them as cut lengths than on the bolt. So normally most of them are £12 a metre. There's one in there that's a little bit more expensive because it's an organic one. So they're normally £12 a metre. So these cut lengths, I would do, instead of 36, I'll do one off of each of these cut lengths for £30. And I'll throw in a matching Gutermann thread with that as well. Okay, so right, first up, this one is actually a cotton jersey. It's got a lovely weight to it. It's really nice, close knit. I kind of call it like an Aztec-y type print. It is a lovely rich red, sort of purple, fawn, sage green and navy in that pattern there. Okay, so normally £12 a metre, but that particular length will be £10 a metre and a thread thrown in. Okay. This one is a viscose jersey. So these viscose jerseys have got a lovely bounce and weight to them, and they just hang really nicely. So this one is a dark navy background, and then has a kind of turquoisey, sky bluey fern leaf to it. So my picture's flicking, so I hope that you can see me okay. And a sort of creamy beige fern leaf to it. Okay. These are all 150 centimeters wide, by the way. Next up is another viscose jersey. This has a kind of a slub effect to it. I don't know if you know what I mean, but it's not completely smooth. So it almost has a linen-y type look to it. I think this has got a nap to it, so the pattern probably goes one way. It's a lovely dark navy with a large flower pattern in a sort of a creamy beige. I'll stand back then you can see the whole pattern. There we go. So I was going to do a sweepstake on how many times I say the word summer or palazzo pants today, but I don't think I've said either of them yet. I've said beach hut quite a lot.
You said summer once.
Oh, I said summer once. Okay. Let's see how many times I say palazzo pants. I'm conscious. I'm thinking of it now, so I probably won't say it. In my practice run, I said it about 20 times. Right. This is a cotton jersey. It's got a bit less stretch than the viscose jerseys to it. It is a slightly off-white background with a kind of a fan pattern in blues, pinks, bright greens, purples, really pretty summery colours. Okay, right, this is the organic jersey. So this one is £15 a metre. It's a bit thicker than the other jerseys. It's got a smooth outside. I'm trying to work out if this has a nap. I don't think it has. I think the feathers go both ways. It's a bit thicker than the other jerseys. It's almost like a loop back jersey. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. It's not as thick as a sweatshirt fabric, but it's definitely a bit thicker than the normal jerseys. So we've got a sort of teal green background and pink, turquoise, mustardy gold colour feathers, and they seem to go both ways, so I don't think you've got a nap on that. So that is normally £15 a metre, so 3 metres would have been 45, but I will do that for 35. Bargain. How many is this? Right, another viscose jersey. These have this kind of bounce to them. They're really nice to sew, actually, because they're really nice weight and they don't move around too much in your sewing machine. Recommend using a stretch or a ballpoint needle with them though. Right, this is an off-white background with a teal and a dark teal, so petrol colour, and a very light sagey green kind of paintbrush blob, I suppose you'd call it. Okay. Right. Let's put a pile. Okay, we've got 3 more left. Right, this is one of my favourites. This one does have a nap, so the pattern goes one way. So I cut them into 3 metre lengths because 3 metres will give you enough to do is a good dress length, and you probably have a bit left over as well, but it covers lots of bases. Okay, right, so this is a black background. It's kind of a bamboo design, and then the leaves are quite autumnal colours, orange, green, purple, lilacs, but I think that's a summer or a winter kind of pattern. I really like that one. Okay, yep, second to last one. It is a bit like one of my tops. Right, this is a kind of this is a viscose jersey again, so £12 a metre. It is a dark, no, not a dark blue. It is a black background with a kind of batik-y kind of dot print on it in a beigey cream. The beigey cream almost makes it look very dark navy, but it is black. So if I hold it against my blue tights, you can tell the difference. Okay. No, we'll do viscose in a minute. It's all right. I'm going to do this one. This is the last jersey. That's all right. And then we're going to do patterns. Okay. This one came in the summer, so there's not so much of this one left, so I haven't cut the length of this one. This one is a very dark navy background, and it has a peacock feather and a hummingbird, so it's kind of peacocky colours and an indigo, really bright indigo flower there. Really lovely. It was £15 a metre, but I'll drop it down to £12 a metre. Okay. So that's that one. Right, glamorous assistant. I tell you what, we'll show what Ali and Helen have been up to on their furlough. So yeah, you just lurking in the corner. Just lurk in the corner. Right, these aren't the fabrics that I'm showing you today, but just a couple of little designs that Ali knocked up. So little little boy's shirt out of a cotton poplin in our dinosaur fabric. Oh, I need to put that pin down. And then little shorts. This is the lightweight stretch denim that we have in stock. Okay, and the pattern on that, obviously a McCall's pattern that we have all in stock, 6016. It's a multi-size pattern, and you've got different ideas that you can do on the shirt. So Ali made that one at home, and her husband saw it, and now she's going to make one for him, his little dinosaur shirt. Martin. Okay, and then I have to carry her very unceremoniously by the crutch, I'm afraid. This is a vintage kind of look about it. This is one that Helen made. It is a polyester linen, which I'm going to step it back a little bit. It's a polyester linen. It's really lovely weight fabric, very flowy. It's only £4 a metre. Kind of vintage look to it. A nice neck. 13 buttons down the front there, which Helen wasn't too pleased about. A really pretty colour. They do. This is the sleeveless version. They do a sleeve version as well. Nice semi-fitted yoke there as well. So that is the pattern. 7974. That is cut in the largest size, which is a 14. If anybody wants that pattern, you can have that pattern for £3. But obviously it's cut in the largest size. But you can, if you're a smaller size, you'll be able to cut down, because we haven't cut those bits. I'm waffling. Right. Put my hand back up her chuff and put her back there. Right, patterns. Actually, you can come and stand next to me and hold them, because I need 2 at a time.
Okay.
You hold those and then give me 2 at a time, and then I can show them up. Right, these patterns, I'm selling these off for less than half price, so they're £4 each. If anybody wants one, just shout, put a message on the live chat, or shout the number at me. Okay, so we have those 2, jumpsuit or a little top. These are all stretch. These are all for jersey fabrics, these particular ones. So we've got a dress and a sort of cowl slouchy neck top. Another couple of dresses, good for jerseys, good for beginners doing jersey for the first time. It's a nice sort of wrap style. That's a duster coat kind of thing. It's also a trouser pattern in this one. Okay, right, I can't hold 3. So the cocoon dress and the strip tee. I have to be careful how I say that. I presume it's because it's got a strip down the back. Those 2. And the last one is a little kid's sweatshirt. We do sell the cuffs and the ribbing for the bottom of the sweatshirt if you wanted that one. Okay. Right, I'll do the viscose, the other patterns later, I think. I'll show you the viscose fabrics now. You spin around and grab my tea. Right, so the viscose is all £9 a metre. I have cut these into 2 metre lengths. So if anybody wants to buy a 2 metre length of these, instead of being 18, it will be 15. Okay, so the viscose is oh, my brain is gone. It's made from wood pulp. It's chemically treated wood pulp. It's known as rayon in the States, and it was also known as poor man's silk, because it's a very flowy and it's quite a slippery fabric. You have to spend a bit of time cutting it out, just to make sure, because it does move around a bit, so you just have to make sure that you've pinned out properly. So yeah, that's viscose. But once it's made, a lot of stuff is made from viscose. It's very flowy. It's also quite cool in summer. Okay, and it's great for making palazzo pants. Right, first up is a kind of a plique patchworky design. I think it's known as denim. It's kind of blues, denimy blues, mustards, rust, turquoise I can see in there, cream, but it's also got this gold fleck running through it. It's like a little tag of gold, which is it's woven in. It's not paint. It's not kind of painted on. So that shouldn't fade. So that's a really pretty one. I'm going to make myself a top out of that. Okay, next up. You can gauge whether the teenager likes any of these fabrics. So this is a cherry red background and a tiny little white tulip shaped flower, and then a tiny little turquoise dot, which you probably can't see online, but I think the overall effect is a lovely deep cherry red. That's cute little shorts, dress, skirt. Drop it down there. Right, this one, is it red or is it orange? You think it's red?
Yeah, and the flower's orange.
Yeah. So when I was shown this by my supplier on a Zoom call, she described it as red, and when I received it, I thought, "Yep, that's red." And now I more look at it. The more I look at it, I think maybe it is sort of orange. But so let's call it an orangey red. I think maybe it's because the flowers are quite a sort of pale orange, corally colour, so it makes it look more orange. But it is really lovely. It's a lovely deep red. Really great palazzo pants or jumpsuit or anything summery and bright. Okay, this has a linen-y feel to it because it's I don't want to say rough, but it's a not such a smooth weave as the other viscose. Okay, it's a black background, and the print is a kind of Aboriginal print. It's, you know, that kind of little dots, how the Aboriginal paintings are, and it's I don't know what kind of leaves they are, and it's rusts, golds, yellows, teal, turquoise. Yeah. Okay. Next up, Hawaiian shirt time. This is the classic hibiscus flower design, I think. So a navy background and a coral pink and orange hibiscus flower with a lovely olivey green leaf. God, I can't speak. Right, this one is cut into a 3-meter length. This fabric is an ex-Topshop fabric, apparently. I don't know what they made out of it. Or maybe they hadn't made anything because maybe it was too expensive to make anything out of. But yeah, anyway, this comes from Topshop. So this one is a 3-meter length because I just thought it lends itself to a dress or maybe a duster coat or something like that, where you might need a bit more fabric. So this is a 3-meter length. It almost feels like a cotton lawn because it's a bit it feels a bit more lightweight than the other viscoses. But, it's lovely silky feel to it. So it's an off-white background, and then we have got a dark corally coloured peacock, a pale teal flower flower outline, and then I don't know if you can see, it's got the gold fleck through like the first one I showed you. So it's the same kind of little tab of a gold fleck on it. Do you like that one? It's all right. I really like it. Okay, this is the last. Oh no, there's one more left after this. Okay, this is quite quirky. I think the pattern goes 2 ways on this one, so you don't have to worry about a nap. The peacock one definitely does have a nap, so you do have to take that into account as well, which is another reason why I cut a longer length of it. These are all 150 centimeters wide, by the way, in case I didn't say that in the beginning. So this is this was apparently in the film Me Before You. Is it Me Before You or You Before Me? The one we watched the other night. The guy in the wheelchair. Me Before You. Me Before You.
When does she wear that?
She wears quite quirky clothes in that. Kind of quite clashy clothes. Apparently she wore this fabric in a pair of trousers, but I don't remember seeing them. But there we go.
Yeah.
I think the book is better than the film too. That's my top tip. Right, background is a creamy beige background, and then we've got black, mustard, red, purple, pale blue. It almost looks a bit like kettle barbecues on the back, but they're not. Just close up, that's what they kind of remind me of. But yeah, I think I'll stop talking about that one. Right, last viscose, and then we'll do some patterns, and that's it. This is a Karen Millen fabric. It's a viscose. It has a crepey feel to it, but only slightly crepey. It's still very flowy and lovely. This is definitely palazzo pants material. Right, so the colour wise, we are olive green, very pale lilac, black, lemon yellow, and fuchsia pink. Okay, so yeah, I reckon a pair of trousers. There's somebody at the door. Okay, I think that's all of the viscose. Yep. Do you want to help me with patterns again? Hand me two at a time.
Okay.
Right, we've got quite a few patterns here. So these are all £4 again. These are all uncut. So they're brand new patterns. Most of them are uni-size, so from size sort of 8 up to 20 or 22. They vary depending on the make. So we have got we've got a nice summery dress and also duster coat sort of combo, or the jewel dress. Right, the Orion set, that's either a top or a dress. So that is a dress, not a top and a skirt. And that one is just a top, so it's got like a tie effect bit at the front there. Okay, we have got pretty Juliet dress. We've got some nice chiffon actually, which would look lovely in that. And this is a 3-in-1 wardrobe. You've got trousers, tunic, and a dress. Right, harem pants. Probably make those a bit longer. Nice, comfy for the beach. And just a nice, easy to wear dress. It's I was looking at the back. It's a crossover back. No, that one. I'm trying to turn it around. Yeah, so it crosses over at the back and then just plain at the front. This is a really nice dress pattern. This comes free with one of the magazines. I can't remember which one. And that one is a freebie for the magazines as well, I think. Two really nice dress patterns. 3 there. Right, that's okay. We've got a nice duster coat type thing, or dressing gown. We've got some silky prints that would work in as well, or even that peacock one would be lovely for that. Right, bit of vintage styling. If Shake and Stir in Bournemouth, Southbourne goes ahead this year. Vintage style dress, and then that's a good beginners. We've got a dress and a skirt and a top in that pattern. Okay, a couple of skirt patterns. Wrap skirt, this one, either full length or knee length, and then a rah-rah skirt. I can't tell you how many rah-rah skirts I made in the 80s. I think I probably made a new one every week. Anyway, they're back in. Don't think I'll be wearing one though. Right, top and another easy to wear dress. Got a nice linen. Do that in actually. These come with one of the magazines as well. A nice coat and a pajama pattern. That's not for, no, that's for woven fabrics. Last one is a semi-fitted shirt pattern. Okay, right, I think I've done everything. So thanks ever so much for listening. I hope it wasn't too disjointed. If you want anything, just give me a call, 01202 428 612. Drop me an email or have a look on the website. And hopefully see you in the shop again soon. All right, take care.